Today we continue our Disney Resort walkthrough reviews with what's been one of our personal favorites for years, the Pop Century Resort. So without further ado, let's kick this off. Welcome to today's resort review, and we are taking a look at Pop Century, a Disney Value resort that is a fan favorite and for years has been one of our personal favorites. This resort is themed to cover the 1950s through the 1990s, and each section of the resort represents a different decade with iconic images and decor that relates. Now, this isn't the decor that you're going to find in your typical Disney fan's living room. We're talking massively giant items from that time period. Take a gander at this lobby, which has all the decades decorated on the wall and is so much fun to look through and reminisce on things from years past. Pop Century's lobby is absolutely huge and the staff is extremely efficient. We still recommend you use the direct-to-room service via the mobile check-in through the My Disney Experience app. It's extremely easy to use and you'll receive a text message with your room number once the room is ready. As I said, the area decor is something that really just sets this resort apart from the rest. I mean, where else do you see this? Or even this? Enjoy a splash from the past here at Pop Century in one of the 3 themed swimming pools, and in keeping with their generational theming, each pool celebrates a different decade. There are 3 heated pools that are maintained at 82 degrees on the property. The Hippy Dippy Pool, yes, you heard that right, the Hippy Dippy Pool is the largest at 235,000 gallons and is the closest to the main building known as Classic Hall. This pool features flower-shaped water jets and a groovy vibe. There's plenty of seating and areas to lay out and relax. On some nights, you can hang in the pool and watch a Disney movie screening as part of their Movies Under the Stars, right there at the Hippy Dippy Pool. The younger kids can chill out in the kiddie pool that is attached to the same area. If you want to travel back in time and are looking for a bit of a quieter pool, you can head to the 1950s bowling pool, which is shaped like a big bowling pin. It is the 10th pin, as a matter of fact. Still want a quieter pool, but want to head forward in time instead of back to the 50s? Well, head on over to the 1990s computer pool, which includes a giant floppy disk and keyboard. If you take the younger ones here, though, good luck explaining what a floppy disk is to them. There are no slides or hot tubs here or at any of the Value resorts, in fact, but there is spraying water features in the Hippy Dippy Pool to enjoy. Okay, I think I've said Hippy Dippy enough times, we can probably move on now. Do you know you're going to eat your weight in snacks at the theme parks and you're looking to burn a few calories before or after the park? Well, Pop Century has an awesome jogging trail that goes around Hourglass Lake. And if you enjoy some pop culture facts, be sure to stop and read the signs along the pathway for some fun trivia. Inside the Classic Hall, you can find the 5,000 square foot Fast Forward arcade, loaded up with all the games we remember from Disney Quest, Pac-Man, tons of racing games, and much more. Heads up, the arcade is an additional cost for each game, but if you enjoy the video game nostalgia and are looking to burn some time, it's not a bad place to hang out for a bit. The Everything Pop food court is also located inside a Classic Hall, and it's similar to all the other Value Resort food courts. It's divided into several stations, each offering a specialty item as well as grab-and-go sandwiches, snacks, and drinks. You can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the food court, and a few of the offerings that you can find here are burgers, pizza, flatbread, pasta, nachos, chicken, breakfast platters, and just so much more. In the Everything Pop store, you'll find the typical Disney merchandise, but what I enjoy is the resort-specific items that you're not going to find anywhere else. From apparel to coffee mugs to candy, you can find some great merch in their store. You also can purchase vacation essentials such as sunscreen, toiletries, and the over-the-counter medications. They're in the store if you forgot something at home. The rooms at Pop Century are divided into 2 categories, standard and preferred. The preferred rooms are in the area closest to Classic Hall, or you can get preferred if you're looking for a poolside view. Heads up, I'm paying more for a poolside view though. The ambient noise for these rooms is typically louder due to the pool activities, and because the rooms don't have private balconies but are instead shared walkways, there isn't much to be gained with a poolside view, so I'm not sure that the cost is worth the value. The decor in the rooms relates directly to the section or decade that the room is in. Each room has 1 queen bed plus 1 queen-size Murphy bed that helps to maximize the space of the room. There are a few rooms with 1 king-size bed, but these rooms must be requested when making a reservation. Each room also has a small refrigerator, telephone, table with 2 chairs, armoire, television, mirror, clock radio, air conditioning, hair dryer, coffee maker, ironing board, and of course, complimentary Wi-Fi. The bathroom and dressing area has a sliding door that divides the vanity and the closet space from the rest of the room, and there is another sliding door that separates the toilet and the shower from the vanity room. This honestly is a very nice feature. Up until 2019, Pop Century guests only had bus transportation offered, which is a very nice amenity and tends to run pretty much on schedule. In 2019, things changed though with the debut of the Disney Skyliner, which can take you directly from Pop Century to Caribbean Beach's main hub area. From there, you can head directly to the Hollywood Studios or Epcot. Usually the Skyliner is running about an hour before the parks open and an hour and a half after they close. With the Skyliner edition, there's no longer bus transportation offered to Epcot or Hollywood Studios, except when the Skyliner is not operating, such as inclement weather or bad storms, which is not all that uncommon here in Florida. If you or someone with you is afraid of heights or claustrophobia prohibiting you from using the Skyliner, I recommend you consider using Uber or Lyft. Overall, Pop Century is one of the most affordable hotels on Disney property, but the lack of cost doesn't mean it still doesn't have the Disney magic and amenities. The theme is fun for adults and kids alike, and there's extremely easy access to Epcot and Hollywood Studios via the Skyliner. The bus service to the other parks is dedicated, and it's not shared with other resorts, which makes the routes direct, not having to stop at other places along the trip, which is a pretty nice feature. Finally, Pop Century is the only value resort that has queen beds in its standard rooms, and since I sleep as though I'm wrestling an armadillo, my missus appreciates the extra room in the bed so as not to be part of my sleep fit wrestling match. So that's it for Pop Century. Have you stayed here before, and if so, what are your thoughts? Do you have other questions? If so, drop them in the comments. We'll try to answer them best we can. As always, please like the video, give us a follow. We'd love to share more Disney information with you. Until next time, our spin on Pooh's quote, any day or video spent with you is our favorite day. So today is our new favorite day.